Hey guys, AlphaStar716 here. 2017 is coming to an end and I've had the Nintendo Switch for almost a year. In these 9 months a ton of great games have came out and I've put tens of hours into lots of them already. There were some games, 8 specifically, that I preferred over all the rest and will still likely put time into in the future. Here are my 8 favorite Nintendo Switch games of 2017. ARMS is probably the strangest fighter I've ever played. ARMS has a roster of, at the moment, 15 fighters. This game does get criticized a lot for having an extreme lack of content and a weird fighting mechanic, which is true, but I feel like a lot could be added to this type of fighter and it could be improved a lot. ARMS was a good first attempt at this new type of fighter and occupied me for a good amount of time. ARMS had modes like volleyball, hoops, which was my favorite, skill shot, headlock scramble, and a couple of other modes. These modes are fun and you'll still have some fun with ARMS, but compared to some other games on this list, it just really isn't as good. Now this was my first Dragon Ball game and actually the first time I got involved with Dragon Ball at all. I never watched the TV show, I never played any other Dragon Ball games, I was never too into Dragon Ball. When I was playing this game, I felt like I was missing a lot of Easter eggs, but I was learning a lot about the different races and the overall story. I got introduced to a lot of the main characters and got a better feel for the series. Also, the fighting style in this game is very fun. The fighting style seems to capture the battles in the TV show perfectly. The story mode was a good 20 hours long, and every battle I was in was incredibly fun for a first timer. If you never picked up Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 because you feel it's too complicated, or you know nothing about Dragon Ball, I still highly recommend you try it. Mario Kart 8! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a port from Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. This port still keeps the fun from the original while adding a decent amount of new content, like new characters and best of all, new battle modes. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe since April, and it hasn't lost any of its charm since then. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the only Switch games I have that I can play with friends and not have it be too hard for them to understand. I can play Mario Kart with family and friends without having to explain too much to them. They've even almost beat me a couple times. Keyword almost. Now this game has a bit of story behind it as to why I got it. So a couple years ago, when I was younger, I played a game on my computer called Pirate 101. It's free to play, but when you get to a certain point in the game, you do need to start paying to progress further into the game. Long story short, it's a lot, and I mean a lot, like Mario plus Rabbids. Fast forward a few years, and Mario plus Rabbids is about to come out. Now, at first I hated this game. It looked cheap and just stupid overall. However, I remembered Pirate 101 and saw it was very similar to Mario plus Rabbids, so I began to like it. When I bought it, I loved the amount of strategy you needed for this game. You will not be able to just recklessly play this game without being killed several times. The game is a decent length, and I loved every second of it. Between battles, you see several Rabbids being their regular stupid selves, and that just adds to the wackiness of Mario plus Rabbids. If you like strategy games, or you're just interested, I highly recommend you get Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Rocket League came out for other consoles like the PS4 in 2015, and I love just the look of the game. Soccer with cars look really weird and fun to me. I loved watching people play Rocket League, and when it got announced for the Nintendo Switch, I was very excited. Ever since I bought Rocket League, I've been loving it ever since. Right now I'm a semi-pro, and I've been thinking about even making a video for Rocket League. Plus Rocket League is only a $20 game, which I always forget when I'm playing it. The different modes such as soccer and hockey, and the amount of fun you'll have makes this game well worth the price, and I highly recommend it. A lot of you are probably surprised the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is this low, but the top 3 games on this list can really be arranged in any order for a lot of people, including me. But if I had to choose, which I do, I put The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in 3rd. This doesn't in any way mean it's a bad game though. There is a huge amount of content in Breath of the Wild. a huge open world, a ton of realistic physics, the list goes on. First, this game has a huge world, one of the largest in video games. There's a ton of content in this world, like a bunch of different races and animals. There are over 120 shrines, 900 Korok seeds, and a ton of weapons you can get that are scattered across Hyrule. The runes in this game add another layer of fun in Breath of the Wild. I've seen some people use these runes to reach the ceiling of this game, board divine beasts early, and many other things. I could go on and on, but in general, there's a ton of content in Breath of the Wild, and these top 3 games can really be arranged in any order. This game is probably the biggest game on my channel. This game alone has given my channel so many views and subscribers. 2 of my most popular videos, one with about 2,500 views and the other with about 800 views, were based on Splatoon 2. Plus the majority of my videos are Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2 videos. Splatoon is one of my favorite gaming series to talk about and one of my favorite series of all time. I have over 300 hours and counting in this game because the replayability always keeps me coming back for more. It's funny because when I saw the first Splatoon 1 commercials, I thought this was a weird, cheap game, and I didn't even know what it was about. Fast forward 2 years later, and I'm super hooked on this game. The amount of fun in this game, and the amount of support my channel gets because of it, puts this game so high on my list. If there was a game I smiled most because of, this would be the game. The amount of charm in this game always brings me back for more. I think Super Mario Odyssey is the only game I've ever wanted to and have 100%. I love this game so much that I've gotten every moon, every purple coin, every kingdom, heck every costume because I couldn't play this game enough. This game was able to do that which Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, or any of the games on this list couldn't. It made me want to 100% it. Not for a reward or anything, but because I wanted to. This game is my favorite game on this list, and it's in the running for my favorite game of all time. Of all the Switch games you could get, I recommend this game more than any other Switch game because of the sheer fun and happiness you'll get from it. So those are my top 8 2017 Nintendo Switch games. What are your favorite Nintendo Switch games? Let me know in the comments. I'm really excited to see what games you guys love. Also, remember to like this video and subscribe to AlphaStar716 for more content on Nintendo and other things gaming. See you all next time.